This here is showing my DIY e-fuel for the 94.5 and 97.73 Power Stroke OBSs. It's pretty simple. I mounted the fuel pump and the filter up here on top of the engine, not down by the frame on the driver's side. Got my regulator here. I ran my supply here all the way down. Goes over the filter base. Out of here goes in the pump. From the pump goes down, and way down there I have a I don't know what I want to call it, like a hydraulic, I believe it's a hydraulic fitting by half pipe by 3/8 barb, and that's how I was able to get fuel to the heads. Then the returns, still out there. The returns, I have the factory returns coming off the front of the heads into my regulator here. In and out, it just comes out with a barb there on the bottom, and comes out with rubber, goes back in the return line here. Have my relay there, and my fusible link here is the pump. I use Mart's e-fuel wire and schematic for using the fuel heater wire to trigger the relay to send power when there's T on. I ran the wires here of the battery. My two grounds, one's for the pump and one's for the relay, and then I have the power that goes up to the relay and comes out and comes into the power wire here on the pump. Economically, I've spent about 130, 135 bucks on the whole works. I'll just detail a list of everything in the description, but it's been pretty nice, you know. See, not like I wanted to buy anything else. I just didn't like how it was set up, you know, under the frame, and worried about things getting hit, knocking off filters or something, you know. I just didn't like that idea, you know. Found this to be easier. It was just kind of, everything's out in the open almost, you know. So other than the bracket I had to make, and I took some, I believe it was like 1.5 pipe, and I just cut it in half, and I beat it down. I made it kind of like, you know, a little oval like, and I welded it to a counter angle iron there, and just drilled a couple holes in the angle iron to mount to the alternator, retaining that, and I just drilled a few more holes for the base, and that's how it's holding on all together. I didn't do anything too crazy for the regulator, attaching that. I think I just attached it to the high pressure oil pump line there, just so it's not rattling around. So anyways, I have the gauge set about 65 pounds. Seems happy there, seems snappy on the highway, no problems. It's not lagging, you know, it's like, okay, it's getting there, but it's not anymore. It's nice, no problems. Cold starting's been better. It's not having to crank and go forever. You know, up here in Minnesota, you know, we get those crazy temps, and we've already had some of those, and since doing this, I've not had a problem, you know, getting rid of the fuel bowl heater. And you know, I guess if it's good fuel and you have some of that Power Service Plus stuff in there, anti-gel and all that, and whatever else that you find out there on the market to keep from gelling, you know, it works out. I don't think you'd need the fuel bowl heater really on. It works alright, you know, it triggers it, turns it on, but no problems being up here in the cold. But let me just turn the key on, show you how the pump works. Right here. And the pump is running as of now. It's a little noisy. It's not quite as quiet as I'd like it to be, but kind of is what it is. Not sure if I said, but that's a Super Duty pump that I found, just a inline thing. But just a shot of the gauge here. 66 maybe, not too sure. Kind of an oddball gauge. You know, it doesn't really hold that much of increments on there. It's just kind of a, I don't know, I guess really kind of a cheapo gauge that came with the regulator. But let's see if it'll start. And of course, no throttle, no nothing. A little rough. Of course, there's my mileage there, but yeah, starts right up, better than ever, no problem. It just runs good. But of course, I have a good write-up of everything. Part numbers, what things cost. For me anyhow, it might be different for you, of course. There's that. It was roughly about $135 for everything. I didn't have to buy the filter and the base. I was given that. But getting the part numbers off them, it would have been right about $237 if I had to buy it, but with everything. But yeah, if you'd like to take some note on generally what it would cost, that's right about what it would cost if you were going to DIY and do something like a filter and a pump up on top instead of going underneath. It's just kind of a little more economical that way. But alright, so that is my e-fuel setup. Thanks for watching.